process English learning. So good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Fern. I hope you're
Good morning,
good.
everyone. Here in
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Welcome
So can
the
you
conversation.
can you introduce yourself, Fern? How are you doing?
Okay, my name is Fer. I lived in state of Rio de Janeiro. I'm a public worker. I study English very recently. I have to overcome several problems for I can't stand English, but it's the work, constant work, listening, speaking. But sometimes uh, I meet the guys from America. The guys have
Okay.
give me advice. The best way to speak English is speak. Okay. Yeah, I put
You are
in
doing
my
very great.
head
So
like it true. Yeah, since I have been heard the advice, I try in practice. Practice
yeah,
everything they speak English. It's but it's the by step by step. For you try achieve your accomplish.
yeah.
It's
So I think
important.
you are doing very great, and it's a very good start that you start to attend the TNT almost all the meetings. So it's a very good thing. The other is that you are trying this conversation, one-on-one conversation. So it's very other good thing that you have to do because it's something that we can more close to the other people that is speaking English. You know, it's more one-on-one. So it's you have to think more fast. Okay, but you are doing very good, my friend. So let's discuss about. I think I noticed that you would like to talk a little bit about the improved listening, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And what
It's for
what
me
are you doing
a
to
big
improve your listening? How are
uh,
you doing?
a big problem. Listen, because I try it's improving my English or my list all the time. For example, I realize when when you have a good list, most of the problem in English it's disappear because you can understand what the people or what all the people speak with you. Sometimes it's very difficult to develop speak, but when you can understand what the other people speak with you, it's the 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 first way you can resolve the problem because
Yeah.
the guys speak with you this way. Oh, be careful, because in front there is a hole. But you can understand. You keep now up down it to follow how you roll because you can't understand. When I listen, it's so very complicated because this.
Mhm.
Another situation, for example, uh, uh, when you listen yell, when you listen well, it's you have opportunity to improve your pronunciation.
Okay.
But there is another problem. For example,
Mhm.
uh, uh, I uh, I I heard several people speak with me like this. Ah, guy, you needed to think in English for you gain your fluency. But particularly, I think this is impossible. because uh, your characteristics or your future, it's depending exactly
Okay.
what you depende, for example, uh, I am, I am the specific guys. My
Okay.
accent, it's my characters, my personality. Okay, it's for me super important because, for example, I I know several people live in Brazil a long time and never lose your accent.
The accent,
Never
yeah.
lose your accent. Do you know? For example, uh, oh, think in English. The simple phrase, né? The guy fala assim, I'll be there in no time. It's probably native uh, speak this phrase this way, né? May.
Okay.
But for me, in no time, it don't make sense. For example, uh, I speak this phrase this way. Ah, I'll be there so soon. Né? Because in no time,
Okay.
it's very particular this way that the
Yeah,
people
but
speak
I'm taking some notes
in
here, because I will give you my opinion about the whole thing that you are talking, for example, about the pronunciation. It's very important that after you listen something, you try to inflex your pronunciation, even if you think it's fake, like I'm trying to do like now. For example, I can try to reproduce or imitate people from other country. Try to do that, trying to do. It's very important because it's the way that your mouth will learn, your mouth and your brain will learn how to articulate the sound of the words, okay? For example, if you can try to imitate a people from United States, but you can try to imitate a people from India. You can try to imitate a people from England. And doing that, you will start to capture this kind of standard of how to reproduce very good as the words, the sentence in general, the way of thinking. It's my opinion. I have been practicing it a lot, and yeah, I think it's nice because I have seen a lot of people that they're improving their English and pronunciation very good, in a very good way and very fast. So I think it works. The second thing that you told me is about thinking in English. It's very interesting because I think it's possible to think in English, but it's not something that is rational. It's not like you have to think in English. I will tell you, and you, oh, nice. Now how you do it? It's not like that because it's a process. It's a kind of flow. So you are starting to, internalize this kind of way of thinking in English, and you will start to understand and comprehend how the sentence is applying. It's a very good other tip that I have been noticed. And the 30 point is that I have had very interesting experience. That is a week ago, I joined a group of how to practice speech in English. The people practicing speech in English, they are native English, but practicing speech. How to improve the speech, the conversation, how to point out a situation, how to express better, like become a very good speaker, in front of
Mhm.
public and so on, and overcome the nervousness. So it wasn't very interesting to see that because they have their problem as well. Like we are trying to overcome our problem, they have their their problems. So it was very interesting to think about that, you know, and that's something that I have been learning a lot from. So it's my experience with the language, you know, but well, it's other points. My experience, it's other points. So I'm just to tell you because we are discussing this topic. So it's interesting to be recorded, and you can, you know, it's my perception, you know, and you are saying your perception, and you can kind of build a whole concept about the things in general. Okay. So other thing that I have been noticing, I talked to Philip, that's very interesting because when I study English very hard, you know, I keep studying English very hard, very hard, very hard. And then I take a break, you know, I stop to study English and I take back studying English. Then, you know, after this break, and I don't know what happened with my brain, but I can recover more vocabulary. I don't know the reason, but I think it's important to take a break sometime and then restart to learn. So you studying in a very intense way, take a break, and then restart to learning. It's my experience.
Exactly. For example, I have some experience. Yeah, I live already I live abroad. I remember, for instance, I lived in Madrid. I remember I made a friend from Portugal. And sometimes when the guys speak with me, even speak same language, sometimes I can understand and think the guys speak with me because you speak another rhythm, another intonation, another uh, different vibrant frequency, a different idiom, different expression. I falei, oh my gosh, because from Portugal, it's completely different Portugal from Brazil. Sometimes you have a problem. But I realize, even though you uh, you don't mean the word the people speak with you, but in context, if because you speak in semi frequency, you can catch the meaning of the word you don't know. It's amazing because I lived in Madrid in neighborhood called University. University, there are several campus, the different college. For example, I lived in block of the fan art. People from fan art have open mind, several open mind. You can encounter the people from music, theory, different in different activity in fan art. Fan art is amazing, amazing. It's also very great, big, big. Uh, I don't know, big style, no? Material. No? It's but different tendencies, different tendencies. Okay.
Okay.
Então, I realize sometimes I speak from the guys German. Sometimes I can't stand the guys speak with me. It's amazing. It's a language communication. It's
Yeah.
sometimes give in another in another in another level. Just sometimes you don't need use the language specific for understand what the guys speak with you. For example, I have been for 40 days in India. Sometimes in most of the place, the people don't speak English. The people
Okay.
speak a mix of language, a mix of language. Do you know? In not the India, for example, the people speak Sanskrit, Hindi, Tamil, English, all the thing in mixture.
Mixture,
You feel, oh my God,
yeah.
this is like English, this is English. But for example, I remember in 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 Rishikesh, the city, it's near Tibet. It's in board Tibet,
Mhm.
in Himalaya mountain. I remember the little girl, try try sell the rose for me, but the rose was very damaged. I thought, oh my gosh, uh, wha- uh, how much? It's 50 rupiah. Like, oh my gosh. Uh, uh, you are the money. I don't give. I don't. I don't ask anything. I'm not a beggar. Okay. I give the flow for you offer the goodness Ganga, because Ganga it's materialization of the Ganges River. The Ganges
Okay.
River it's a sacred
Mm.
for the people. If you place the holes in the give, you ask for Ganga and think the Ganga can give you you are asking you are asking of back for you.
Mhm.
E, the little girl about 50 years old, no, 5 years old, it's offend uh, my behavior, no? Because I'm not beggar. I'm not beggar. I I I I I
Oh,
offer the opportunity for you have a contact direct with the godness. Oh my gosh, so sorry. Yeah,
oh,
but
very
I can understand
interesting.
the girl. It's speaking on a mix of the language, but I can understand the guy because the context, because the frequency. Language is not
Okay.
it's the thing is so very crazy, guy. It's so very
Yeah, even here in
passionate.
Brazil. Yeah, even here in Brazil, if you go to other state, you see that behavior. You know, the people acting a kind of weird because you cannot, because you are from you are living in Rio de Janeiro, and then you move to other, for example, the north of the Brazil, and you pay attention and you see, oh, they are acting very weird for me. But you know, it's very natural because it's different place. The country is so large, so it's natural. And about the culture, it's pretty much what you're doing, you know, trying to understand the culture, because it's not easy to understand. I will tell you an experience that I have had, that is uh, I was trying to attend a seminar in United States. But when I joined the seminar, you know, there's no anyone in the seminar. And I thought, oh, I'm doing something wrong. You know, I think my Zoom has problems, something like that, my software. And I tried to do a lot of things. You know, after some days, I kind of I knew I know that, you know, there in United States they have a kind of thing called a daylight saving time. And during the daylight saving time, they changed the hour, you know, like our horário de verão. But in the United States, it's called daylight saving time. And they changed the hour. So I'm joined wrongly, you know, because the time that I was joined was past, you know. So they tell me, oh, maybe you are, you know, you are in Brazil. Okay, now I got it. You are attending in the wrong hour. You know, you have to adapt your hour to our hour. But, you know, in a question of a week, I changed the week and I tried to attend and something was going wrong. And whoa, what's happening? And then I noticed that, I was joined in a wrong hour. So, it's a kind of, now I'm understanding the culture. Other information that I know. Do you know that Puerto Rico is an American territory?
No.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is American territory. It's United States, Puerto Rico. A girl, from New York told me that, well, maybe in Puerto Rico, they don't change the hour. Well, Puerto Rico, but I don't know what it means, Puerto Rico. And she told me, she told me, Puerto Rico is a American territory. And I kind of, my mind blowing, oh my God, I thought it
But I
was a
don't know. I
country.
don't know.
Yeah, I
I don't
thought,
know anything about this.
yeah, me too, because I thought it was a country, independent country. But, she told me that it's American territory. And I kind of, oh my God,
For example, I know
oh
the
my
United
God.
States bought a Hawaii a long time ago. Bought the bought Alaska, but Puerto Rico, I don't know. It's Puerto
Yeah,
Rico. It stay in the ocean, Atlantic Ocean. It's like an island. Okay.
yeah, they are Spanish speakers.
Uh,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
very
but
interesting to know about it, because I kind of, oh my God, there are so much that I have to know about culture, and we are talking about it. Culture is something that is very big, so we have to, little by little, step by step, it's kind of learning, and acquiring this knowledge, the knowledge of the world. So it's important. I think, it is not enough, that there is no this time that you tell you, oh, now I know the culture. That's not enough. It's something that we will
uh,
always learning, always learning more.
no, yeah, well, another thing is so very curious, but it's probably the human being. For example, I remember a long time ago, but long time ago, in my middle school, I remember my school offered three opportunity to study three foreign language. My middle school offered for me study English, Spanish, and French. But in this time, I hate English so much. Oh my gosh, because I guess the English is so very complicated to pronunciation. Uh, I don't like studying Spanish because for me it's so very boring because it's so very similar Portuguese. So I resolved to study French in this time in that time. But the time it fly, with the time your mind modify as well. Now uh, I get I start practice sport, no? Triathlon. Because this I started travel more abroad, especially in the around the South America, after in Europe. Because of this, I I have been to live in Madrid for 2 years. I remember the first time when I stepped in the rock. I feel very I'm ashamed, because I arrived in Madrid, in Bajares airport. And I remember I did know I'm complete lost, because of the new city, new place. I I didn't know get to downtown. I resolved to stop the guy, for ask help. I the guy speak with me. Can I help you, sir? I falei, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't speak English. The guy expressed the Dutch. I falei, oh, no, no. Vous parlez français? No, no, no. Fala italiano? No, no, no. Habla espanhol? No, 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 no. Oh, bloody hell. What the language do you speak? Eu falei, I speak Portuguese. It's a big problem. Because nobody speak Portuguese in Europe, né? Portugal is like
Yeah,
island in Europe, né?
yeah, yeah, you're
Because
right.
uh, this all the guys in Portugal about well, I don't know it's correct, né? About 30%, 35 percent the people from Portugal speak very well English, né?
English,
It's
okay. Yeah,
Portugal have
because
a
they are
good
surrounded by the, English country, so it makes sense totally.
but I get to a shade because the guy speak at least foreign language, né? Falei, oh my gosh, né? But Europe don't have frontier, physical frontier, né? You have frontier like political, né?
Okay,
Geographic, but community, Europa, community,
okay, I got
Europe,
it again.
okay, it's for me yeah, because this I don't have a problem in Europe all the time I have been there. But when I went to my first travel, uh, 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 a country I, uh, countries oh my gosh, the country speak English. For me,
English
I have a
speakers.
problem, né?
Okay, okay.
Entendeu? In India, for example, I have a problem. But you know, India is so very complicated, because the people have
Because I know, I
another.
think in the future you will still have a problem, but it won't be a problem like, like the thing that's a really problem, but it's something like I told you, sometimes you do not understand something or a sentence or word or what's happening. But now, knowing English, you can ask, the information now. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Can you explain a little bit? I would like to know. It's just that, it's something that you have to try to you have to internalize more the language, like, live in the language, like, you can use to solve your problem, and this problem won't be a real problem, but it's just adaptation, will be just adaptation.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Então, the first time I visit the English speaking country, I had a problem. But I remember the guys speaking English very well. So, oh, I had the same problem when I visit,
yeah,
for
so
example, New Zealand. Oh my gosh, it's
okay,
so very different in New Zealand. But English, it's different version. For example, in Glasgow, I don't know if you follow the meet of Glasgow about the environment. Né? In several meet, the people speak in a national English, so very different. For example, American English. American English is a version, a part of the English. Because, for example, I remember I speak with lady from American. I speak. Oh, cara, guy, to be honest, I didn't get it at all. I didn't get it at all. I didn't get it at all. Oh my gosh, what you say?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
friend, but
gosh.
unfortunately, we are going to the end of the meeting. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
information that you told me, it's very important, for the people that is watching us. It's very important because we will always have problem, in learning things, because we are learning, always learning, not only English, but about the culture, without thinking in English. We are learning culture, we are learning behavior, human beings, and we are learning about ourselves as well, because for sometimes you have to perceive ourselves in other countries, so we have to adapt, with the country. I don't know, how can I act here, I'm doing good or not. So it's always a process, and I think as much we can internalize this process, we can move forward, and further improve further. So it's very nice to have your mentality that you told me, and was a very nice conversation, friend. I hope we can have this
Uh,
conversation again. Thanks a lot for that.
yeah.
And if you can say
Okay.
something.
Because this you said, the life it's beautiful. The very different food,
Absolutely.
the very different.
Man, you're totally right.
Yeah,
Totally right.
it's have a good day, guys.
Yeah,
Have a
have a
good
good day.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah, have a good day too,
See
and
you
a
next
nice
time
week.
again.